Having a purpose for me is so important because it gives me that end goal, that drive. I get up in the morning, I know that what I'm doing is being valued. I can do it for my family, right? I can put a roof over their head and take care of them. When I was in the military, I had that mission, I had that purpose. Knew who I was, knew what I needed to do. Both my grandfathers were in the military, and even like great-grandfather and great-great-grandfather, and it's something that I always wanted to see if I was up for that challenge. So I chose the Royal Marine Commandos because it was the hardest thing we could do out of civilian life. Longest basic training in the world, 32 weeks. And I thought, if I'm going to go for an adventure, why not do it on the other side of the world? I served for 5 years and 1 day, September 20th, 2004 to September 21st, 2009. Took part in 3 deployments, 1 to Iraq and 2 to Afghanistan. And in between the fighting in the desert, we were training in Norway for winter. It was one extreme to the other. From extreme cold, extreme heat, extreme stress, basically surviving. How you deal with that? You rely on your brothers, right? On the guys that you're with. Once I left the military, it was a pretty extreme transition for me. We just got back from Afghanistan, living with these guys, fighting with these guys, to all of a sudden, they're gone because I'm back in Canada. I thought I had my next career move lined up, that just was not panning out. So that diminished my self-worth, which I had no purpose anymore. Just working odd jobs here and there, just trying to get by. And I was putting siding on a house, and my wife showed up and walked out to the road, and she pulled a pregnancy test out of her pocket, and she says, "I'm pregnant." And I'm thinking, oh crap.
He kind of fell back into the door and he just kind of went white. And I think it was the weight of the world had set in that he was bringing a child into this picture.
That was the single most pivotal moment of my life, was right there and then. Then I knew, I said, I gotta get my crap together here, right? What's my next move? Now I have my purpose again. They're relying on me. I had talked with my cousin and my uncle about the line trade a bit. At the time, not knowing how big companies work and things like that.
I remember him saying he's just gonna walk into the office of Alltech with my resume, and I remember telling him that is not how it works.
This all happened on a Wednesday, and I went down there Friday and walked into that front door at Alltech, and I said, I'm here to get an apprenticeship. Ignorance is bliss, I guess, at this point. I actually started as a ground worker, and every day I'd work as hard as I could. I knew it was kind of like 1 day closer to that next step. Today I'm a power line technician for Local 258, IBEW. I work in distribution for BC Hydro, which is the provincial utility. Changing poles, changing cross arms, new construction, customer-driven work, the storm work, things like that as well here. It takes a lot of training and relying on your bucket partners to keep each other safe. It's like the closest thing that I've found to being in the military is being in IBEW. I wake up in the morning like knowing I want to go to work, I want to be there. It's enabled me to raise a family, put a roof over their heads, and I want to open the door for the next guy.
Yeah, we've got the first district meeting coming up, next week. Are you going to be able to make it?
Yeah, I'm going to try my best to get on that call. I'll be heading back up from Vancouver.
I think there's a lot more to be learned, or value in the in-person meetings.
Yeah, for sure. And that's definitely the way forward, is if we can just keep on actually getting out there and knocking on those doors still and showing our faces and handing out that information, and yeah, we'll have a lot of success that way for sure. Jamie Lowe and I started this Veterans Committee at Local 258 to give the opportunity to other veterans that are out there the same things that have been afforded to us. Like a lifelong career that you can love and enjoy, and give you that mission. Find that camaraderie again.
Veterans, they're used to working under pressure, remaining cool, calm, collected. They show up on time, they take initiative, they really understand the big picture and how they fit into it. By bringing them in, I think they can actually help engage our other members and get them involved, interested, taking action, and our veterans have done just that.
I'm proud of Jordan for reflecting on what he's done in his life, and he hasn't let up. He's continued pushing through. He's just so grateful that he was given an opportunity to get into this trade, become part of the IBEW, and he has spent countless hours trying to be that hand that is reached out, extended to other veterans, because someone did it for him and he wants to give that back.
If you don't have a sense of purpose, where you have that goal, that drive to get up and do stuff, you don't really have anything in the end, right? So that's it's rejuvenated me, I came out on a high, I wound up down low, and IBEW has brought me back up to that high again.